Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're making DIY holograms, which, when they're complete, will end up looking kind of like this. And then if you look through the sides, you'll see something kind of like this. Pretty cool, right? Alright, let's get started. Alright, so first things first, the stuff that you'll need. First thing, an X-Acto knife. You'll need also a ruler, clear, plastic, whatever, doesn't matter. You'll need a Sharpie or a pen or some sort of pencil. You'll need a sheet of graph paper. I have a fancy cardboard one here, but paper is also good. You need some tape. And you'll need a CD case. You can substitute with clear plastic of any kind if that's what you have instead. To get the CD case ready, all you have to do is open it up, kind of flex it so that you're putting pressure on the bend, and basically just going to pop that apart. So you can do that just by pushing it or bending it a little bit further, and then it should snap off. And you're going to keep the clear part. Next, you're going to measure out a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square. Next, you'll draw diagonal lines so you can find the very center of the square. Next, we're going to make sure we make large triangles with 6 centimeters in width at the bottom and 1 centimeter at the top. So we're measuring the middle, then finding those centimeter sides, and next we're going to connect them to the center so we know what we're cutting out and what we're not. And we're going to shade them in as well to make it really nice and clear. We'll do the same for the 2 remaining triangles, and then we're also going to make sure we measure off that 1 centimeter at the very tip top. The next step is to break out our X-Acto knife and also to make sure that we don't cut ourselves. When you're doing this, please be very careful. Now that we've got our pieces, it's time to make our little template and just tape them all together. And then we're going to put our CD case, the clear one, over top of it, and we're going to trace that in permanent marker. While you don't have to use a ruler, I'd recommend it because it keeps your lines straighter and that means it's more likely to balance properly at the end. When you're projecting onto it with hologram, you want a nice straight base. The next step is to use our X-Acto knife and to cut little scores in the plastic. So with this, you're going to need to drag your X-Acto knife along the line several times, probably 4 or 5 or more. The more you do it, the easier it is to break and the less likely your pieces will snap on you. The next step is the most terrifying step, and that's when you pick up your CD case and you start breaking it along the edges. Be careful to put your thumbs really close to both sides of the line and then push down gently so that you snap it. You want it to be as carefully done as possible so that you end up with the fewest pieces broken off that you don't intend to have broken off. Sometimes things will go wrong, and that's alright, but do your best to keep it as neat and as close to the lines as possible. Once your pieces are snapped, it's time to grab some tape, put it together in the correct arrangement, and then you'll be taping them on the inside. So that means when you fold it all together, it should come into a cone, and the tape should be on the interior of that. Then you're going to hot glue the outside to keep the pieces actually together. After it dries, you can take off the tape. Then you've got something kind of like this, and you're ready to start with your hologram.